I am about to ruin your Christmas break. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alexandria back with another video for you guys today. So it is officially Merry Christmas Eve, I think. Christmas Eve, something like that. But I'm about to ruin your Christmas because, as promised, I said I was going to do a study vlog for you guys. So last week was actually the final week for the fall semester for college, and I filmed a little bit because I wanted to like film a study vlog for you guys. So in this video, I'm gonna go and take you guys on my little trip to the library that I filmed for you guys, and pretty much give you guys some tips and advice on how I was able to pass all my exams and pretty much finish out the fall semester with a 4.0. So let's go ahead and get started.
Alright guys, my very first study tip is to honestly go to the library or go to a cafe or go somewhere where you are going to be motivated and productive to study. I find that when you study in your own bedroom or in your bed and somewhere that's not a desk, you tend to kind of doze off and aren't very productive. So my first tip is to honestly get dressed, go to the library, and honestly study at the library. My next tip on productivity is to honestly make a list of things that you need to get done that day. So I don't like to make a to-do list, I like to make a can-do list. So this way I feel mentally prepared to take on the day rather than feeling like I am dreading all the things on a to-do list. I'd rather have a list of things that I can do rather than a list that I need to do. So definitely recommend that, especially if you have a heavy load of schoolwork to do. The next thing I like to do is to set a timer. So I tend to set a 40 to 45 minute timer for myself when it comes to working on certain topics or subjects. The reason being is because I work better under pressure. Some people don't work the best under pressure, but I personally work the best under pressure. And if I know that if I have a time limit to do certain things, then I'll more than likely get it done a lot faster than I would if I were to just pretty much not set a timer. There are also some very useful apps that a lot of people can use to help schedule their time. I personally just like writing it down and going by the 40-minute rule, but a lot of people use Google Calendar, Apple Notes, Apple Remind, and there are so many other apps that honestly you could use if you are having trouble with scheduling. Pause. Now I want to show you guys some really cute school supplies that I like.
Before we get back to the vlog, I want to show you guys some of my favorite school supplies that I have been using that have actually helped me take really cute notes, take the best notes, and honestly have been like a lifesaver for myself. So of course we all know that I am in love with mild liner pens and just like the highlighters in general, so definitely recommend getting these if you're looking for those really cute aesthetic notes that you see all over Pinterest. People use those, or if you watch my last video, they also have some other dupes like the Big brand and the Walmart brand that are also really helpful. And let's face it, a good tip is that when you color code your notes, you're more than likely to remember what you wrote rather than having just black and white notes. Also, I recommend writing your notes in a sketchbook instead of a notebook, because sketchbooks you can actually draw your notes, and people that are visual learners will honestly love drawing their notes, so I recommend having a sketchbook. I'm a huge fan of composition books as well because you will never lose sheets of paper. I know a lot of people like notebook paper because you tear it out, put it in binders, but I personally like notebook paper. This is actually a journal of mine that I've been writing, and I honestly love keeping all my ideas in one place and making sure that none of the pages can fall out. So composition books I really like. Also, I recommend getting a bullet journal or creating a bullet journal. I am actually going to be starting this next year, so I look forward to kind of sharing that with you guys. But having a bullet journal for your schedule and just having all your important dates and things in it can be amazing. Also, a planner would help as well. So let's get back to the vlog.
So going back to scheduling time, you always want to make sure you schedule breaks as well. I feel like a lot of people don't really schedule breaks. So on my break, I decided to take some really cute selfies and take some really cute pictures for you guys. So I'm going to pop those in right here. But that is honestly my advice, to take some time for a break, for reward, anything, because let's face it, studying should be fun and it should be rewarding. So my last two tips for you guys is to pretty much plan out how you're going to study. When I take notes and study, I like to make my topics in bold, bright letters. Going back to what I was saying earlier about using mild liners and having really cute aesthetic notes, I like to have titles in big bold, and then I like to have the most important information highlighted in really pretty colors. I don't know, I just think whatever grabs my attention with bright, pretty colors is something that I'm more likely to remember, especially if I'm reviewing things. Another thing I like to do is to create a review page, because you always want to have a place where you have the most important information and you don't have to look through all your notes, but it's just a good way to review. Next, I'm one of those students who really doesn't like to listen to lectures or have online lectures. So usually if I have an online class, I would wait until the professor pretty much uploaded a video of their lecture. And then instead of listening to the entire lecture, I'll actually look at the transcript that's uploaded at the bottom. Some professors will do this, some professors won't. My Japanology professor decided to have the transcript. So what I would do is I would just read the transcript and pretty much take important notes, and that's pretty much what I do if I'm studying for an exam or if I have questions on certain topics. It's easier than going and actually reading the textbook again, and if I do have questions, I'll ask the TA or I will ask the professor.
Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's just say Merry Christmas to everyone that's watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!